Hello everybody. Well, as you saw from the photos there, my Christmas tree to bonsai series came to an abrupt halt this last summer. As I suspected, the tree didn't make it. So I've been out and I've bought myself another one today. Actually paid a little bit more for this one, £24.99. It's labelled pot grown. Now, as I understand it, that can mean that it's been field grown for most of its life and then put in a pot for the last year or even 6 months or so. So I have no idea what the roots will be like on this tree. So I guess the first thing I'm going to try and do is get it out of this. Well, essentially it's in a pot in a red bucket. So I'm going to get it out of that, and I'm going to try and get at the roots before I release all the foliage. Just to have a look at the root ball. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, so got it out of its, let's say, just a bucket essentially. I assume that's so you can keep it watered while you have it indoors as your Christmas tree. That's not where this one is going. So I'm going to try and I just want to see what the root ball looks like. It may be that I'm going to leave it in this pot for the next year. Haven't decided yet. Or I may try and get it into a flatter pot. Okay, so that's what we got here. Well, lots of low growth. Normally I wouldn't just buy a tree if I couldn't at least seed the nibari or try and field the nibari, but well, I wanted to replace the last tree and have another go at creating a bonsai tree out of a Christmas tree. So, and it was a reasonable price. It was like I said, it was £24.99. It's obviously UK price, and well, there you go. It's in a very loose sandy soil. I do seem to have a few roots at the surface. Not really, I've got much of a girth to it. Maybe a couple of fingers across, but still, it's okay, it's not bad. Right, I'm going to try and get it out of the pot so I can have a look at the root ball, if any. Okay, now that I've removed the plastic bag, I can see that indeed this tree was grown in the pot, but obviously in the ground. They do that to get a faster growth. And try as I might, I wasn't able to get it out of the pot, so I'm going to have to cut the pot away, I believe. I'm not really happy. This soil is very thin, very sandy, so probably good drainage, but I'm going to try and get it into something more substantial. So I'm going to go and see if I can find a better pot to put it in once I've cut it out of this one, and then I'll be back after I've done that, or after I've gone to casualty if I cut myself getting it out of the pot. We'll see, one way or another. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so finally managed to cut it out of its pot. It's been in there quite a long time, I would have thought. You can see where there were holes in the side of the pot and the root tried to come through, and it sort of died off. It's in several places, so there are some quite thick roots in here, I think. Now, gonna just try and work my way and find the nibari. This soil is very, very dry in actual fact, and I wouldn't think it would hold much in the way of nutrients. Some big old pebbles in it. So basically I'm just trying to find the nibari at the moment. I have a few roots here, but they seem to be quite one-sided at the moment. You see the tree wasn't in the pot, very central, which probably hasn't helped matters much. Not going to take too much effort to get all this off, I don't believe. At the moment a good gust of wind would blow a lot of this away. Okay, well, you could sit and watch me doing this for a while, or go make yourself a cup of tea, but I think I'll stop the recording and come back when I've cleaned this up a little bit more. Back in a mo. Okay, well, I've cleaned away all the soil. If you can really call it soil, it was really not much substance to this stuff at all. So anyway, having done all that, I've also reduced the root ball quite significantly. In the hope that I can get a flatter base. I'm tempted to cut away a little bit more of the root ball, but I don't want to overdo it. I am going to, however, just shorten this fat one here thusly. And keep these other pieces. So I think this might be my plant line, nibari, and yes, I'm going to try and get this into a pot in some bonsai soil, as these roots are starting to dry out. Back in a mo. Okay, well, as you can see, whilst I've been wrestling this thing into submission, trying to get it into a pot, most of the netting has come off. Just going to remove the last of it so we can see what we've got here. Oh, come on, don't stick. You'll see me pulling the whole thing out of its pot in a moment. There you go. I said to you at the beginning of this video that I paid £24.99 for it. Obviously I didn't, I just looked. I paid £20. I did look at some that were 24. I don't quite know why I didn't get one of those, but I presumably thought, oh, I'll save myself a fiver. Okay, so, well, there we have it. Let's come back here a little bit. Looking a bit lopsided. It is tied into the pot, but yeah, in getting the nibari fairly straight in this pot, which if you a long-time subscriber might recognise as one of the cat litter trays that I purchased and have drilled some holes in the bottom. So that's it for part one of this video. It's in a pot, a nice shallow pot, right from the start this time, unlike the last one. And yeah, my battery light is flashing to say it's running out of battery, so I'm going to end this video here and put the battery on charge, and then I'm going to prune away some of this growth to make up for the roots that I've removed, and we'll come back and look at that in part two. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves.